Okay, I'm gonna do pulled pork smoked on a gas grill and then finished in the oven. So what I've got here is I've got the top of a loin that is going right up into the shoulder. So it's part shoulder, part loin. And this is my rub. I'll put a description of the rub down in the description of the video. So when I get this all rubbed in, I'll go get the smoker going and show you how I do that. So just get this all over the meat, both sides, and then let it sit for about 20 minutes. So I'm using all my rub. Okay, that's going to sit, and that's going to absorb for about half an hour while I get everything else going. So this is how I'm going to generate the smoke. This is just a cold smoke generator. I bought it off Amazon. They're really cheap. You can see I filled just some of it up with sawdust, and there's a spot right here that you can stick a tea light, and that will eventually just start that burning, and it'll just burn like a wick, and that's about as much as I'm going to need. If you're doing something longer, obviously you'd fill the whole thing up. But we'll wait for that to start smoking and get it on the grill. There you can see that starting to produce some smoke. And before I put it in, I'll let it just really start going. So there's a whole almost line lit up there. But that's going to go in the bottom of the grill, and that's going to provide all of our smoke. So I've got only one burner on low of the 4 burners. And what I'm going to do is take that candle out, otherwise that wax will start on fire. You can see that smoking really nicely now. This is going down into the bottom of this really old grill. Balance it out there, kind of. Pull the grill back over. We're going to put in a pan with water. I'm going to have to add a little bit of water to that, but that's fine for now. And then we're going to pop in our meat in half a second. Okay, you can see that smoking. That's the heat over there. We don't want the meat right on the heat. We want it off to the side. And that's going to sit there and smoke for about 2 hours just in really low heat. There you can see most of my smoke is gone. This is clearly not cooked, but that wasn't the point. The point was just to get the smoke in it. So I'm going to pop that into a Dutch oven and stick it in my oven at 150 degrees Celsius. So I'm just putting a little bit of white wine in the bottom just to keep the humidity high. That's maybe 1/4 cup, because more liquid will come out of that. That goes on the Dutch oven, that goes in the oven. So this is 3.5 hours in a 150 degree oven. And you can see this is just pulling apart like pulled pork.